Welcome everyone to this blind camera comparison video, and before you guys get all curious and jump to the conclusion to find out the verdict, I would request you guys that please no cheating. So I'm taking 5 phones for this blind camera comparison video. They are the Galaxy A52, the Realme X7 Pro, the OnePlus Nord, the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, and as for the 5th phone, I thought why not include the Galaxy S20 FE 5G into the mix as well to add that fun element. So the rules for this video are very simple. All you guys need to do is to look at the scene, that is the image taken from the 5 different phones in this video, and then let's see whether you can recognize the images from the phone that you guys want to see perform the best. So take a piece of paper and note it down, make your choices, and let's go ahead. As always, a quick reminder to subscribe to the Mr. Phone YouTube channel if you haven't yet, and if you're new here, also hit that bell icon so that you're notified whenever a brand new video drops. With that said, let's get started. Okay, so this first scene is of a bookshelf which is indoors. You can see a lot of colors here and how each phone has decided to take different approaches to color science, contrast, white balance, etc. While A, B and D look quite similar in terms of white balance, I think that C and E do seem to exhibit warmer colors. So yeah, all the photos side by side, you can pause here or go back and make your pick. On to the next one. In this scene, a photo of a fire extinguisher, you can see how each of the cameras is dealing with the red color. Now, if you ask me, all of them have done a good job in terms of colors, details, dynamic range, and it all boils down to whether you prefer the colors contrasty or whether you like it subtle as seen in photos taken from B and phone E. You can now pause or go back to see the photos individually and make your pick. Okay, this next one is tricky. Selfie portrait shot, and right off the bat, different approaches to color temperatures with all the phones, of course. I would also tell you to check the dynamic range as well here. Just analyze how the light has been exposed in the background. Also check the color of the table. At some places the table is white and at other places it is exhibiting a cream shade. One more thing is that phone E has messed the hanging lights in the background. They are not yellow and blue and they don't have a pattern. Anyway, please pause and make your picks or go back to see the photos individually. On to the next one. Now, similar to the last scene, take a look at this normal selfie that is without portrait mode. See all the photos and also let me know in the comments which phone's overall selfie performance do you prefer the most. So all the photos once again side by side, you can pause your screens, go back, note down your picks, and we will now go on to the next one. Okay, this next shot of a statue taken in portrait mode, I thought this was a tough one for all phones. First, because this is a shot taken against the light, so a good way to test HDR and dynamic range. Also, you can judge which phone did a better job of exposing the subject, and yeah, which phone's background blur implementation do you prefer the most. Pause your screens or go back, make a choice, note it down, and now we go on to the next one. Now, this is the daylight shot taken from the primary and ultra wide cameras on all the phones one by one. This way you can also see the color disparity between the primary and ultra wide lenses, since these are the most popular lenses on phones these days. Also take a look at the plants. This way you'll be able to judge which phones deal the best with shadows, and of course now all the photos taken from the primary lens side by side, and now all the photos taken from the wide angle lens side by side. You can go back and pause your screens, take a better look and make your choice. Okay, this shot of me, that is a human subject shot against the light. We see a solid start from phone A, but I think phone B just takes it to the next level. Phone C has messed with the exposure, while phone D straight away looks like as if you have applied a filter. Finally, phone E has also messed up the exposure, but not as much as phone C. But guys, you tell me, what do you think? Look at the photos side by side, pause your screens and note down your picks. On to the next one. Okay, this scene, and first of all guys, these are my favorite sneakers of all time and I'm sure they need no introduction. These are the Air Jordan 1, the most popular sneaker in history, and what you're seeing on your screens right now is the Hyper Royal colorway. And funny enough, all the phones make it look like I have 5 different sneakers and of course 5 different shades of blue, while I would suggest you check out this sneaker on the internet and try to verify which phone has nailed the color right. I think phone E is the closest it gets. Anyway guys, make your picks, go back and pause your screens, note it down, and let's get going. Finally, a night shot to end this video. For the record, this photo was taken in decent lighting conditions, so it was not too bright but not too dark as well. Tell me, which phone do you think does better in terms of details and colors, two of the most important aspects while clicking photos at night. Also, look at how each phone dealt with the trees and especially the sky. I think phone B and phone D have done a good job in keeping the distortion to a bare minimum. Anyway guys, last time in the video, pause your screens or go back, note down your picks, and let's move on to the verdict now. And now that you've seen all the photos and compared them to each other, and I hope that you did note down your picks, here are the results, and this is what you chose. So does the result surprise you? Maybe you picked up a photo thinking of a particular phone and it completely turned out to be some other device. Tell me everything in the comments below. As for my preference, well, overall of course I think the Galaxy S20 FE is the best among them. But if I had to choose between the 4 mid-range smartphones, I will go for the Galaxy A52 as my top pick, with the Nord being a close second. Anyway guys, that's about it for now. Smash the like button if you enjoyed, and do share this video with your friends and family. As always, thanks a lot for watching, and for all the latest in tech, stay tuned to Mr. Phone. I'll catch you guys in the next one.